AkronHipHop.com, the ReporterNewspaperOnline.com. Kwanzaa is in the air, brother. Kwanzaa is here, and you're looking kind of Kwanzaatic today.
Great, yes.
So tell everybody your name who don't know.
My name is Goggins II. Everybody calls me Dr. Goggins.
Hey, Doc.
Yes, sir.
How about Doc?
Doc works too.
Hey, listen, there's a couple of people in Blackburn, Ohio who don't know what Kwanzaa is. Tell somebody what it is.
Well, Kwanzaa is a harvest celebration. It's a cultural celebration. Kwanzaa quite literally means first fruits. Mid-1960s,
Okay.
Dr. Malana Karinga, traveling, doing some study across East Africa primarily, but Africa, looking at various harvest celebrations, noticing that there's some common basic principles, some common themes that are coming through, and looking at those things, using those themes, created a concept, this celebration around 7 principles on 7 days. And the primary focus, the primary part or the primary function or primary reason is to provide or to create the celebration of culture that allows Black folk, that allows people of African descent, particularly here in the United States, but eventually across the world, to reconnect to basic African concepts, to practice and celebrate the benefits of culture so that we can better have a sense of ourselves and root and connect to our culture and heritage.
Hey man, you broke that down. Let me. Hey, so you're saying basically Kwanzaa is a holiday that gives us, the everyday Negro, okay? The everyday so-called Negro, the brother on the block, some cultural understanding, cultural foundation, some knowledge you can get in college about your culture and heritage.
Exactly. And again, Kwanzaa is that 7-day celebration, but it's a harvest celebration. Just like any kind of harvest, you harvest after a year of practicing and nurturing and growing. So if we practice these principles, these 7 principles, the Nguzo Saba, if we nurture those principles, we do these principles the 358 days of the year, then the 7 days we can practice, we can celebrate the harvest.
I like that. I like to say during this time of the year, we actually, for those of us that know the principles, it's the time to reset in culture.
Yes.
Reset in heritage.
Yes.
Real quick, Doc, I got a question.
Okay.
Tell somebody the difference between culture and heritage.
Wow. All right. So, culture is the set of ideas, imagery, symbols, the stuff, the artistry, the aesthetics, all that kind of stuff and things that we do to be ourselves. And they are meant and they're used to provide solutions to everyday life. And so how do we communicate? The style that we communicate, all that is a part of culture, right? So then heritage then becomes that inheritance that is passed down from one generation to the next. Here's culture, here's the things, here's a set of solutions that we know, that we've used, that works. So let me give this to you so you have a place to start. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, and you can then carry it forward and forward. That's the difference. They're essentially one and the same, but culture is the everyday practicing. Inheritance is the passing on from one generation to the next.
Hey man, you broke that thing down. I never knew the difference. But you the doctor though. Hey man, hey listen, so real quick man, the good thing is this year, since the advent of the COVID and stuff like that, everybody's doing something a little different. Right now, we are a part of a statewide Kwanzaatic celebration, right?
Right.
On that a little bit.
Well, there's a group of folks, elders essentially, that's come together. Cleveland, Dayton, Akron, Columbus, Cincinnati, all over. That said, let's connect. Let's do this thing. And so
It'll be virtual, right?
It'll be virtual. It will be on a website, janame.media, and
that's Black owned, right?
That's Black owned. A brother out of Dayton who is setting that up as a platform where you can stream, load videos, those kind of things. So he's launching that. And this is going to be a major production, major project that they're doing. And what it will allow is throughout the day, there'll be different activities and things, drum calls, stuff for the young people, stuff for teenagers, stuff for adults and elders. And then toward the end of the day, around 6 p.m., then there'll be a link where you can go and see local celebrations.
Speaking about local.
Yes.
Now, you know how we do here in Blackburn, Ohio. Did you hear me, Doctor? I said,
yeah, I heard you.
Okay. How we do in Blackburn, Ohio, we have different spots like Buckto, a lot of different places that literally has Kwanzaa functions.
Yes.
Now, we're doing it virtually, too.
We are doing it virtually this year.
Facebook, though.
Via Facebook.
Explain that, man.
So on the official Akron Kwanzaa Facebook page, there will be links. And much like as we've done every year, there have been organizations, local organizations that have stepped up to host each night. Let me take a look. I got my chart here, so I won't mess it up. All right, brother Hiram, let me show you how we're going to do it locally, okay? So on Saturday the 26th is Umoja. There'll be some things posted on the Facebook page. There is a challenge. Each day has a challenge. So on that challenge, we're going to ask folks to post pictures of family, friends, and organizations. Unity. So that's going to be the thing for Saturday to post onto the Facebook page.
I see you looking at something, brother.
Yes, I got right. I got my schedule here just to make sure I got everything straightened out. So then on Sunday, the 27th, that is Chugachagalia. That is going to be at Mount Calvary Baptist Church at 6 p.m.
But we're definitely doing it. We're not telling them to come out. It's a virtual.
It is virtual. So Mount Calvary is the host. It will be virtual. It will be posted onto the official website. And the challenge of the day is post a picture of your favorite speech from one of our leaders. All right?
It'll be on the official Facebook page.
Be on official Facebook page.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And then on Ujima, Project Ujima will be hosting that again will be on the Facebook page. That day is December 28th.
Okay.
All right, that is the third day of Kwanzaa. On the fourth day of Kwanzaa, Tuesday, December 29th, that is Ujamaa, Cooperative Economics. And the NAACP and Buchtel will be the host organizations. That will be online. I've put a little plug in here, if you don't mind. We are looking for young entrepreneurs. If you're a young entrepreneur, send us a 90-second video. This is my business. This is my products and services. How folks can get in contact with you. We will put that into our video as well. And I've been saying, if you got to ask if you're a young entrepreneur, then it's not for you.
You better say it, brother.
If you got to ask if you're young, it's not for you. All right, so on Wednesday, December 30th, we are, the host organization is Guys and Gals. They're doing the Guys and Gals Partnership. They're hosting it. And that again will be at 6 p.m. And that is DIA. And the challenge of the day is to post a picture of yourself or your organization that contributes to the collective uplift and development of your community. Post something you doing something for the community. Let me go back and say for Ujamaa, the challenge of the day is post a receipt. Support a black business.
Come on, bro.
Support a black business.
I like that.
Do a selfie out in front of the business, and ideally, best post a picture with you next to the receipt from that black business.
I like that.
All right. And then on Thursday, December 31st, that is Kuumba, the 6th day of Kwanzaa. The Greater Akron Association of Black Social Workers, they're hosting that night, that day. Their start actually at 4 p.m. They're going to do a Zoom link and Zoom streaming, and they have a lot of great a lot of great activities, including a fashion show and some other things that's going on. But all of that information is off of the official Akron community Kwanzaa Facebook page, and then on the last day, Imani, New Year's Day, what we're going to ask is that you post a picture of your favorite spiritual leader, somebody that has teaches and helps you make that connection to the universe.
Somebody like TD Jakes,
Farrakhan, your grandma, somebody prayed for me. Whoever that person is, just put that post on Facebook as well, and that is our celebration. And this is obviously a new way of doing things. We know it's the new normal of Kwanzaa, well, of COVID, but it opens it up for everyone. And so some of the things, though, we hope to get back to doing in-person celebrations next year, we are still going to carry this idea of posting and creating videos and making sure that we do our best to open this up and expand this so that everyone can participate.
Hey man, listen, I appreciate you stopping by. Tell somebody who want to follow you, how can they follow you on social media?
On social media, I am on Twitter at Dr. Goggins2, Dr. Goggins, Goggins, the number 2. On Twitter, I'm on Instagram, same thing, Dr. Goggins2. And I'm on Facebook, and my business, St. Rest Publications, and Applied Academic Solutions are also on Instagram, and I have a lot of information on that as well. And then probably the best place, quite frankly, is my website, afrocentric.info. Afrocentric.info has plenty of information, all things conscious and African-centered.
Hey man, I really appreciate you, Doc. Listen, I like to tell everybody, when you see somebody walking around like they may know something, ask them something.
Yes, sir.
Y'all better have some fun and get something done. More importantly, y'all better film me before they kill me, y'all.
I appreciate it. Thank you, man.